Yo, what's good? It's your boy Trey Little Go Crazy, and I'm back with another video. I'm here to talk about this Detroit rapper known as the Big Homie. So my man's is in some situations right now because of some decisions he made. He wasn't being discreet enough. He thought, it was time to flex. I don't know. A lot of rappers flash stuff on the gram, and they don't really think about the consequences real quick. But make sure y'all like this video and make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So I live in Detroit and I know how it is here, right? Detroit can be it can be a grimy city sometimes, you know what I mean? And rappers feel like they got to flash stuff to show how tough they are and basically show like I ain't the person to mess with, you know what I mean? Like I get it, but they said that the weapon that he flashed was linked to different crimes and stuff like that. So now he's fighting a federal case, right? It was a switch on the back of it, which is illegal, right? You can't do that when it comes to these handguns and stuff like that. So my man's basically put himself in a situation that he really didn't want to be in. He was on Instagram flexing, and I don't know too much about him. Like I looked him up on YouTube and all that, but I really didn't really didn't even see anything about him. You know what I mean? So let me check. Let me go on DJ Academics page real quick because that's usually where you find everything at. Let me see. So, because I didn't see any music videos or anything, but it says he is a felon, known as the Big Homie, prohibited from possessing firearms because he's a felon, right? But he still flashed them on Instagram. And that's like I said, when it comes to what rappers do or feel like they have to do on Instagram and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Just to show like, yo, I ain't the rapper you want to mess with. Don't run up on me and my crew. I'm hard, right? So it put him in a situation where he's about to be in prison for years, So here's my thing, right? One of the things I always recommend is when it comes to these kind of situations, when you get out, you know what I mean? Yes, it's important to be real and all that kind of stuff. But when you get out, like you really got to surround yourself with people who got your best interest in mind. And when I say get out, I mean get out of jail, get out of prison and all that kind of stuff. You got to really surround yourself with people who have your best interest. Sometimes it's better to move out of a certain neighborhood or put yourself in a certain environment where you won't have to interact with those kind of people that you got to watch your back around. And when it comes to music, it's important to authentically be yourself, right? So some rappers, they might want a new chance, but they feel like, man, the audience want to hear something hard. They want to hear something crazy, right? Well, you got to think about what's best for your life, because when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to shock value, people buy that stuff. But it's important to think that, man, if I do this kind of stuff, it's going to ruin my life, right? So you have to think what's best for you, what's best for your family, and you have to put yourself in different situations where you ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? Move to the suburbs, surround yourself with people that's going to protect you so you won't have to do that yourself. You know what I mean? Hire security, like have people around you, whatever, right? But at the same time, like I get it, even for me as an artist in Detroit, I struggled a lot because I don't have that street sound. And I'm not talking about what I do to somebody and all this kind of stuff, right? Like I keep it real. I talk about some street stuff, but I'm talking about business, entrepreneurship, and in bettering yourself physically, mentally, financially, and talking about different things that will empower people. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, go crack my man's head, go do this and do that, right? But it's harder for me as an artist. But at the same time, it's gonna pay off longer. You think about Nipsey Hussle, you think about Jay-Z, you think about the rappers that's really at the top. You get rappers that's like street rappers, but eventually they either going to be dead or in jail because of the lifestyle that they live in. You got somebody like Chief Keef who made it out, but that's an anomaly. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be a Chief Keef, so you got to think, if you living in a crazy environment, how can you survive? How can you get through that? What can you do to better yourself? You know what I mean? So you're not living in this hostile environment and watching your back. Like I moved back to Detroit, but I surrounded myself with the right people that I know I'm not going to have to watch my back around. So that's that. My dog's barking and making a ton of noise. So I'm going to cut this video at that. And yeah, that's all I got to say is like, who you surround yourself with, your environment affects you. So me living in Detroit, I had to first, work on my mindset. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is it could be a wild city sometimes, but I had to work on my mindset. So now I can interact with people in the city and not have to watch my back 24/7. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I keep straps and I stay protected, but I don't carry myself like, yeah, run up on me, I'll do this to you. Like, I play it cool. I keep it cool and I don't be out here looking for problems. You know what I mean? But it's different, man. Like, I escape my stuff by God's grace. You know what I mean? Some people got it harder. Some people got it tougher than I do. So I understand that. But man, if you want to have a career in this thing, you gotta find when to go professional, when to cross that line, and really how to get out your situation. You know what I mean? So I hope the best for my mans. I don't never want to see nobody life get torn down and taken away from him like that. So much love and much respect to homeboy. I don't know him. I wish I could have met him. Because like I said, I like to encourage people and help people solve problems that they got in their life. So make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. I'm out. Peace.